You're about to watch a live stream from our Facebook group. It's a club where we pretty much just talk about board games all day long. Usually I'll live stream at least once a day, and everyone's invited. It's free, obviously. So if you're interested in coming to hang out with us, click the link in the description below. Hope to see you there.
Streamy.
All right, I think we're live. We got Carla,
Hey.
streamy. We got Ben. And I think we're going to get rid of this. I don't think we have enough room to actually do a webcam kind of thing here. So I think we're just going to go straight to the board. Well, let's just show what we're playing. Excuse me. We're playing Azul, given to me at my birthday. And it's Father's Day in a few days. I wonder if I'm going to get another gift.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Me too. I want to see if you get a gift.
Yeah. Like, you got something for Father's Day?
Do we get something on Mother's Day?
I don't know. So
Thanks,
anyway,
Noel.
let me switch over to here, and I think I'm just going to. Can I just turn my face off? Yeah. So I'm just gonna move this somewhere else. Let me put it down here,
Okay.
and then just kind of start explaining the game. Let's see. Let's get this nice and like that. Does that work? Okay. So, and of course this is a little tight. Tell you what. But if you came over this way a little bit. This way? Yeah. And then this will be like the play area kind of thing. There's 7 of them here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So how this works, and I guess, anyone want to be the start player in particular?
Sounds like a job for you.
Yeah. I'll take it. I'll take this burden. So how it works, so I am the starting player. And so I just need to check. I think we're going to do 4 on each of these. So if you could just reach in here and just throw 4 randomly around. You don't really know what's happening here yet. So
Like that?
4. 4 on each. Yeah. And as you can see, they look like little starbursts. And so everyone starts with, this is upside down, okay. So you start with, this is a score tracker, 0, 0, 0. And this doesn't go around the board. This is, so this might not be a game that I'm particularly good at, because, you know, I like the around the board trackers.
Yeah.
Why does it look so crooked? Is this thing crooked? Is that why?
The damage is crooked.
Is that It's OCD, it's like driving me crazy. Okay, so the main thing that we're trying to do is score the most points. The game ends whenever anyone's tiles, whenever anyone fills a row of 5. Okay, so you might want to delay that if you don't think you're going to win, sort of thing. The main gameplay is, so at the start, so if I'm the starting player, right, I put this out here, and then what I do, this is the starting player token, and so what I do is I pick any one of these factories, they're called, and I take all of the ones of that color. So if I were to choose this factory, I could say, okay, I want all of these, which would be this one, or I could say all of these black and green ones, and then I would take them all. So obviously you want to go for the ones that have the most of the same color. Right here, I think there's only 2 at the most, so that's not too bad. So what you're trying to do is, the whole theme here is you're like in
building mosaics.
Mosaics, like in Moorish Portugal. I guess this is like a Portuguese Muslim kind of tile game. My brother lives in Portugal, and he was talking about how like these azulejos is like very big there. Azulejos. Sorry, I forgot you speak Portuguese. Brazilian and Portuguese equals same thing. And then we take turns doing that. So my starting turn, I'm going to go here. I'm going to take all of these. And so what I then do
Did they mean anything? The ones with the things inside and the ones that are just
those are all just different colors.
Okay.
And they're the same on the front and back. And so then what I do is I take these and I put them on any one of these rows here. And so let's say
Did they go on the same row?
They have to go on the same one. So let's say I put them here, right? And then anything I don't take gets put to the middle. And so now Carla goes, and she's going to do the same thing. Now you can always take from the middle, and same thing, you take the same color. So let's say there were like this, like, let's say she were to take this, or let's say she were to take one from here, and then like all these go in there, and now there are 2 blue. She might want those 2 blue, and so she takes the 2 blue from the middle. But if you're the first person that takes from the middle, then you also get this starting player tile, which you put here on the floor line. And this isn't good. You get minus points at the end of the turn. And then, let's see. This is a weird rule book. Sorry, I forgot. Here's the second.
Rule pamphlet.
Yeah. Trifold. So it's a factory offer, wall tiling, and then preparing for next round. So right now we're doing the factory offer, where you could either pick all tiles of the same color from any one factory display, which are these, or pick all tiles of the same color from the center of the table. So we just keep going around until all the tiles are gone. What you're looking to do is to fill these up of the same color. So I couldn't, like in future turns, I couldn't take this and put it there. I can only put this color there. But I could take this and put it there. And then at the end of the turn, you go line by line, and each one that is full, you move over to its color. So if I had a red, I would put it there. If I had 2 blue, I would move it over and put there. Everything in excess gets discarded. It's kind of easier to understand as you play through. But then you get points based on how many tiles everything is touching. So if I had this here, and then it ended up there, and that's it, then that would be worth 1 point. But if from a previous turn, let's say I had this here, it would be worth 2 points. And then let's say if I had done something like this, then this would be worth, well, that's not a good example, but let's say it was like this, right? And then next round, I put this here, which is an illegal move, but just for the sake of scoring, I would get 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that make sense? Like basically everything vertical and horizontal, you get points for. So even if it was like this, and let's say this would only make sense if I had this color, because that's all that can go there. But this would be worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that making sense for scoring? Now I don't even know what I took out of where. Does that look right? Something like that?
Sure.
Okay. So I know it sounds confusing, but what you're trying to do is you're trying to fill all of these up with the same color. So this is easy to fill up because you can put anything there and it'll fill up this one spot. This is a little less easy because you're trying to get 2 of the same color, and then as you go down and down, it gets harder and harder, but you have several turns to try to fill it up. And anything, once all the tiles are gone, anything that's left over, like let's say these were left over here, this would stay there until next round.
Okay.
And so I'll tell more rules as it comes into play, but pretty much what you're trying to do is just fill these up with, the same color.
My turn?
Yeah.
So these would go in the middle.
Yep. Right, so that's full, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. So take these, and you see this is full. So now at the end of the turn, this is going to end up going like that, and then these are just going to go back in the box. Just so. Same thing when at the end of the turn, this is going to go here, and this is going to go back in the box.
Oh, so I want to start filling these ones first?
It doesn't really matter which ones you do first. This is going to be easy to fill no matter what. You can probably just wait till the end, unless you have a specific strategy. Like let's say you had 2 red, or let's say you had 2 blue here, right? So you knew this was going to be blue.
Mm-hmm.
Then you might want to put the yellow and red one here, because then you'll get 1 point for this, and then when you put one there, you get 1, 2 for the blue. Instead of if this were 2 red, then this would be by itself. You only get 1 point. You also get bonus points at the end of the game for vertical columns completed and for using or for doing all of the same color. So I'll explain more as we do a little bit.
I'll probably just lose this one because I'm trying to upset myself.
That's okay. It's
Yeah.
a little confusing. Three. Okay.
This goes down here, right?
Yes. So the first person take. So he's going to be the starting player. He's going to get -1 at least at the start of the turn. Now, how you fill out these other ones is, like let's say, for me, like let's say I'm going to take these, right? Because it's just too juicy to pass up.
Mhm.
Well, let's say I want to put them here. I'm not going to, but because I really want to fill that one for some reason, like let's say that gives me a really good scoring opportunity. The extra ones go down here. So at the end of the round, I would get -1, -2, and the more you do that, they'd be like -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Cumulative. Okay.
Yes, it's not like whatever that number is, it's the sum of all of them. But since there's 5 there, I'm just going to put these here just to, too juicy to pass up. Okay. Consider these go over there. Let's see, I'm going to...
Go over the factory.
We'll do black here, and over there. So Carla,
My
it's your
turn?
turn. Yep. You know that won't score.
Yeah.
I'll get a turn.
They stay there though, right?
Yeah, you could take this, put it there, and that will score. I'm getting on the board now. You don't have to.
So wait, does the board clears after every turn?
Anything that is full
Mm-hmm.
gets moved over, and then you clear the rest. Anything that's not full stays. So this would stay.
Well, I mean like this board. Does this board?
No, that stays the same.
Okay.
You build this a bit.
Then yeah,
I'm just saying.
I'm okay with this.
You could score now instead of possibly scoring next turn.
Well, if I put the blue one here and then scored the blue one,
Mhm.
and I put something here next turn, does it move past the blue one?
Yeah, so like if you put the blue here now, and then next turn you put a yellow, then you would put the yellow there, and you would get double score.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just okay.
Yeah,
I
so
thought
I
it
wasn't
stopped.
explain that well.
Okay.
So I would just put those there. Yeah. So it's a little unusual that I got everything scored. But, so how this works now is the wall tiling phase. And you go through from top to bottom, and then you just move them over. It says to put them in the box. So, let's just do that. Can you put this somewhere off camera? There you go. There. I guess you can just toss them up here.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll start with me. So this goes here, and that's worth 1 point because there's nothing around it. That's 1. I guess we could all do this simultaneously, but we might as well just go in order to make sure you understand. So I guess do the same thing for the first level, so you get 1 point for that.
But I'm not gonna take my points and stuff like that.
Well, at the end of the turn, you do
Oh,
that.
okay.
And then, okay, so for second level, so that goes there, and this stays here. It's going to get cleared at the end. I forget if there's a reason why you don't clear it now. You don't have anything in the second level, you do. And so, sorry, that gives me 1 point. Oh, no, that gives me 2 points because there's 2, 1, 2.
Get 1 point.
So third level, I have nothing. You've got something. So you slide that over, and then that's 1 point. Third level, nothing. Fourth level, I've got this one. That's 1 point. Fourth level, nothing. Fourth level, nothing. Fifth level, that's 1 point. And you slide that over. 1 point. 1 point. Okay. So now, I think we just throw them in the box. And then, yeah. So anything that's extra, you just take away. No, wait. Did you complete all yours? Do you leave anything that's not completed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone
Everyone completed everything? Okay.
Alright, and then minus 1 point.
And then, yeah.
Just go back in the middle then?
That's going to go in the middle, yeah, and you're the start player now. So,
So fill the things again.
Yeah, the
Two
starting
points?
player is actually supposed to do it, but
Okay.
you can help out. Yeah.
So limited on time. 12 more minutes.
Okay.
Good four?
Okay. How?
4 again?
Yeah. We can probably do this. And so then at the end, you see if anyone's completed a line of 5, so then they'll have. So you get extra points for every horizontal line you completed. A lot. That's 2 extra points. 7 extra points for every vertical line completed, because that's harder. So you gotta get the bottom. 10 points for each color that you've placed all of them. So if you've done like all the yellows, then you get extra 10 points, and so on and so forth. Okay.
Oh, you don't get to slide unless you fill them up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So there we go. So I'm thinking I want this because I'm looking to create a little box here. See, now you have to take all 6 and that. So you're going to end up with another -1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's going to go there.
Oh, damn. I don't think I really realized that. It's okay.
That's okay.
Sorry.
So this is going to go down here because it can't fit. Let's see.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
see
you're so
that.
close.
I'm so sorry.
Like not paying attention to anybody. So you don't have to, like, let's say I don't want to put this there because it's just not appealing to me. I could just like dump it in here, but I have to do something. So, okay. So you have to take that, and you have to put it there or there. Yeah, you can see how that could come back to haunt you because it's just kind of lingering.
This one?
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
You'll see, because if you have, let's say, 4 yellow that you really want to put in, because it gives you good scoring, and that's stuck there, you can only put black there. You can't get rid of that.
Okay, got it.
So anyway, that goes there. That's 2 points. You slide yours over.
This one?
Yep, that's
Okay.
1.
I get 2 points.
Yep, give yourself a point. And this slides over. That's 4 points.
This one slides over. That's 1 point.
1 point. Or
2 points. 3 does not slide, and 4 does not slide for me. So your third can move. That's what 2.
That's just 2?
That's 3. 1, 2, 3. You just count up vertical, you count up horizontal, and you count the same one twice. If it's, like a box. 1, 2, 3, 4. So your 5 can move, and your.
Is this 2?
Yep. Okay. So now. Well, I think never take the minus points. So you're going to get -2. You don't get minus anything. And then anything that we completed gets removed. Anything we didn't.
And as usual, I have to leave before the game's done.
You got 7 minutes.
Yeah,
Come on. Another round.
You can run. You should have started earlier.
So you're the starting player. You should be -2, right? That goes back
1,
there.
2, 3, 4. Get one more. Here. Right?
And so you start. There.
Okay, cheater at least this time.
These are in, right? These
Yeah.
See how this comes back to haunt me because I would love to have a blue or a yellow here. I don't think there's yellow because it would give me really good scoring, but this is going to be like a useless thing here.
No, it depends on what else you do.
Yeah. Let's see, let's do this. Two blue. Oops. Let's do maybe two blue. Plenty of florals for you.
I don't want that. Just roll this.
See, that's a great floral opportunity for Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe for me.
Mm. One, two, three.
And here's another thing. Like, let's say you took these, you couldn't put them here because there's already a red taken.
Got it.
Wow, points lost right there.
Pink. Pink. It's like a suicide. Suicide by floor line.
Oh, I can't put them here because I got the red. So-
Yeah. And you can.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's part of the strategy, trying to like force people to take certain ones to screw themselves over. Alright, so nothing here. I got 3 points for this one.
I got what? 2?
You got 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got vertical and horizontal. Everything that you're attached to.
1, 2, 3.
So is this 5 then?
For which one? This one?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
What did you place?
The
This
red one.
No, because this one isn't touching anything vertically.
Gotcha. So it's just 1, 2.
Yeah, if there was like 2 on the above and below, then you would. Anything on 3s?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that's a good one. And then here I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 5 right there.
Wasn't it 7, 2 for doing a column?
No, at the end of the game.
That's the end of the game, so just 5.
And
Which one
you
should
do
you
the
start?
4? Yeah. That's 5 for you too, that's good. And this one doesn't go yet. It's not full.
1, 2.
Yeah.
And then minus.
Damn. Back to there.
Cute Starbucks. Now.
Now I have to go.
Well, alright. Thanks for playing.
Thank
I
you.
think we could probably, so in a 2-player game, you just have 2 fewer of these. So I think we could probably just
Alright,
do it without you.
Maybe tomorrow we'll play again.
We'll see.
Thanks, man. Excuse me. So let's just put this over there for now. I don't think we'll need it, but so we can just kind of spread this out a little bit. Does that work?
Yeah.
And then who should be starting?
There aren't many left. I don't know if I'll be able to sort it all up. Is that okay?
What's that?
There's not many left. Not many piles.
I think you just throw those back in here.
Oh, when does it end?
No, not yet. Once it ends.
Oh,
Once
okay.
it ends up.
Got it.
It ends when someone gets 5 across.
Okay.
So we're pretty close right now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So like if I felt good about my score, which I don't, you're ahead of me, then I probably wouldn't want to end the game just yet.
How am I ahead of you?
I don't know, probably like you got 6 for this one and 5 for that one, and like this last turn I didn't really
How
get
did I
much.
Where did I get 6?
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you did both of these, I think, and so I give you another 5 at least.
Four.
Since I started, you just want to start this one? Oops. You don't have all the things shot.
No,
There we go.
2, 3, 4.
Excuse me.
There was one more, sorry.
Okay. So you start.
Okay.
Just gonna sit up like that.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking for a sec.
Those. See, this one, it's like haunting me because, like, I'd love to put this, or this, but this red is sitting here, so I just need to like get rid of it, so I could, get my mojo going.
So that's me again.
Yeah. Things start to get a little tricky here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap!
Yeah, me.
No, this is someone's calling me.
Oh.
So annoying. Sorry, streamy people. Come on. How do we do this? Let me keep this on airplane mode. Okay, is it going now?
Not yet.
Let's see. Okay.
I like the components of this.
And now. God, this is annoying. Okay, how about now? Epicam. It's going now? Streamy. Sorry, anyone watching at home. What are you doing? Why don't you see anything? Oh, it's being so annoying. Searching network. What?
Okay, this.
Is it on airplane mode?
I just need a tissue. Hold on.
Sorry, people watching at home. Actually. There we go. Yes. Okay, we're back in business. How are we doing? Not too bad. Okay. So, back to business. Let's see.
You need to take these board games home.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch there.
Right.
So, where do we leave off?
I just did my turn, I think. I'm gonna put these tiles of his in there. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so you did your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, now I'm all off. I'm all off
I
your
know.
game.
I know. Count 3 up.
Go ahead. This is going to be very tricky here. So, I'm going to... I'm just going to take the points because I don't want to clog this up. And that's going to screw you over.
Yeah,
more than
damn
me.
it.
You see how, like, you get all
Yeah.
sneaky with the strategy? Yeah.
Okay.
So this is going to come across here. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna slide this from here. So it's 1, 2.
Yep. He's going to come across here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
Mine's gonna go here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. Get a nice little block there.
5, 6.
I think that's like the best strategy. If you like create like a block, then it just everything like feeds each other. This one doesn't give me shit. Gives me 2, but at least it gets out of my way. 2.
I don't have nothing here. I don't have nothing.
Okay. And so my last one is this one, which gives me 2.
I'm gonna take down 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and I take off 2. So what? 30. So we're pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I filled this one up.
So if there's anything in the right, if there's a blank spot in the right space, you don't put it there.
Oh, alright, sorry.
You put it.
And these ones get out. Put it there
So
too,
they
right?
get put away. Well, you took your points, so. Okay, so I'm the first player. So making the first player do this is a good way of like remembering who the first player is. Because like they put their token in there, so it could be easy to forget. Starting to figure out the game, the strategy.
Yeah, I think
A
so.
little bit. It takes a little bit. It's a little abstract, but okay. So the game's probably gonna end soon.
Mm-hmm.
Really, like any one of us could probably end if we wanted to. Oh, actually, wait.
Did you end it?
Oh wait, no. Sorry, these are all supposed to go. Anything with a blank space. I forgot to do this.
Oh, okay.
How can I possibly fill that in?
Was it end immediately or at the end?
At the end of the round. So
Like when we count all the final points, you mean?
Yeah, after.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we get the bonuses. So I'm going to take this.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry.
It's okay. Alright.
Sorry, I forgot.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Some shit going down this time.
It's going down for me.
Damn it. Should have taken those.
I almost left it and then I saw yours. I was like, he's gonna go for it.
Of course.
Now.
You see how these things kind of like screw you up?
Yeah.
Like it's just like,
Yeah.
you know, this does nothing for
Yeah.
you. So it's like sometimes it's better to just like take the point loss. Alright, so let's go there. So that's not going to get filled. So this is all in the middle?
Yeah.
So you get bonus points for every vertical, and so it's on here. You get 2 bonus points for every horizontal line you have finished. 10 points if you use all the colors, which I don't think either of us are going to do. You would need to have like all of these. That's a technical. And then 7 points for vertical columns, which is better. So if you could finish this, it'd be great, but I think you would have needed this one.
Yeah. Probably.
Sorry. You just never know how
the.
That's alright. Oh, shit. This here. I wonder if they're having trouble hearing us. Whoever may be watching this in the future. Or now. Yeah, let's come in. Come in. There we are.
Sorry.
That's okay.
It's a very important
This is
part
because
this
the
is the end game.
It's the end game, yeah. You need to maximize your points. So right off the bat, I'm thinking you probably want to get that. You can't get that. Or that. The thing is, this will get more because you would also get an extra bonus. You get 1, 2 instead of just 1, 2, 3. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you got that,
oh right, yeah.
4.
Do this one first before everything.
Well,
fills
but
up,
then again, because this is filling up, that you'll get an extra bonus. So either way,
yeah,
it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
With this, you're in such a weird spot because if you take the 3, you're gonna lose an extra point.
Mm-hmm.
But if
I wait, you're not gonna take it, but because you're 4,
there's really nothing you can do because of the weird way it laid out. You're either gonna gain 1 point and then lose a point from this.
But I'd rather take it now before you take this and end up with 2 extras. You know what I mean? Like if I take this now, I only have 1 extra, as opposed if you take one of, I'm gonna have 2 extras.
Yeah, makes sense. See, that's a good thing about also. So you have like a bunch of these could eat up anything.
Yeah.
So now I could be real fucked up and just start picking stuff that's gonna
really fuck me up. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, because so red would really screw you. So I just have to try to do anything other than red. Let's say I take this, you take this, I take this, you take this. So I could end up with red. So in the meantime, can I do anything else? I don't think so. So what can you place? You can place... So blue and black are good for you there.
That's about it.
But I think black's better for you. So I'm going to take black. Put it here. I guess. Because I can. So, okay.
Oh. What?
Yeah. What?
Couldn't I have placed this one here?
No.
Oh,
so this extra,
okay,
you have to put it all on the same line.
Got it. Okay.
You can't like mix and match. OCD creep this up.
There's nothing really I can do more than.
I'm trying to think if there's any way I could force you to take red. Would be ideal. I forget if there's a bonus for being the first person to to end the game.
Damn. I mean, you kind of want all the reds because if you fill this line up.
Yeah, but I mean, that's really only be worth 1 point to me. If it could get you minus 10, that'd be much more worthwhile to me. You see how this gets a lot more complex when you got more players playing.
Anything else to what I have to do?
Well, why wouldn't you take blue? Because if you don't take blue, I will.
I just don't understand what I would have to do in order for me not to end up with the reds. Does that make sense?
I think you're not going to end up with the reds because I take anything, you take this, then I take the reds, right? Or I take this, you take that, I take the reds.
I guess, yeah.
So just the order, I'm probably ending up with the reds. So really, I just want to inflict as much damage on you as possible right now. So ideally, you want this because you can put it down and not take any damage. So I will take that then. You put it there. Minus 4. And so if I would have done it the other way around, because now I'm not going to gain any points from these reds.
Right.
So I could have put it there and gotten 1 point, but it was by putting this there instead, it cost you 4 points.
Yeah.
So it made more sense to hurt you more than just help me. All right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's worth 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm. This is nothing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Here we got 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing.
1.
Okay.
Stupid 1.
So you're winning now.
Yeah, but
however.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. So that's 38. So now we look at the bonuses. So for every horizontal row you get 2. So I get 1, 2. Because I have 1 horizontal row filled out. You don't have any, right?
Mm-hmm.
For every vertical you get 7. And I've got one of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Someone's calling me again. So annoying. It ruins this.
Yeah.
I really need to just get a webcam. And then if we used all of the same color, which I don't think either of us did, right? Yeah. I came close. I got 4. And you got 4. Yeah. So, and then the minuses, of course.
Again?
Did you already do it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You should take them off when you do it, so you know that, so you don't double count.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I did it when.
Excuse me.
I did it when I was.
All right, so that's it. Final score 51 to 45. Pretty close.
Yeah. Not bad.
Pretty close. What do you think? What are your impressions of Azul?
I had no idea what was going on at first.
Right.
But I just like to jump in a game and play. I really liked it, actually.
Yeah.
I actually can't wait to play it again. It's very simple.
Yeah, it's very simple. It's but you can see how the strategy builds. Like, it would have been great for me to be able to fill this out because that would have been worth 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 instead of 0. That make a huge difference in a game that ended up being 6 points apart.
And then if you fill all 5, you get 10 points?
If I were to have used, let's say I found a way to get all 5 of the yellows, I would get 10 points for that.
Oh, wow. That's
for every one of them.
Yeah.
So
for every one of them?
Yeah, so let's say, in this case...
So that's 50 points.
Oh, yeah, but then you would need your entire board filled, and I don't even know how that would happen. Look, what I'm saying is, like this one, I use all 5 yellow and all 5 red, I'd get 20 points.
Okay.
Make sense?
No.
10 points for using all the yellows.
Oh, yes.
So there's 5 of each of these colors.
Yeah.
Just spread around.
Yeah.
It's 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this case, I use all 5 of the yellows and all 5 of the reds, so I would get 10 plus 10.
Got it.
Yeah, not because I didn't really do that, but if we did, it's
Yeah.
something to shoot for when you're
Right.
figuring it out. So it's cool. I like these this little factory mechanic, how you move them into the center, and you have to try to like avoid taking from the center too quickly, because then you get that -1 right off the bat, which adds up. And I really like how you can force people to take things they don't want and then screw them over and make them like have this floor. So the concept is that this is like the floor, and you're dropping tiles on the floor and breaking them, and that's why that's what happens with the extra, and that's why you get minus points. You're trying to make a beautiful mosaic here.
Yeah.
So
Not azulacious.
not what? Azulacious?
Azulacious.
Azulacious.
Yeah. That's the one that goes on the wall. If it's the tiles that go on the floor, that's called something else. Piso.
Yeah, we have no idea. We don't think about tiles or mosaics or something. It's a very Moorish, Muslim, like medieval kind of thing.
Right.
Because it's interesting because they, like, as far as I know, I'm no expert, but in Islam they're very against artwork depicting, saints or Muhammad or anything like that. Obviously. Whereas like Christianity, they kind of like forgot about that rule. Like you shouldn't have images or idols and stuff like that. And so they, in the Islamic world, they do their artwork through like tiles and calligraphy and things like that.
Got it.
So that's kind of what this is, like the art of tiles. So yeah, that's Azul.
Awesome.
I think this is one that I think Coley would like this a lot.
Yeah.
And Wheezy.
Yep.
I think this is a game that would fit right
Yeah.
in.
How many people is this?
2 to 4, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, 30 to 45 minutes. You can see it goes pretty quick.
Yeah.
Once you kind of figure out what the hell's going on.
I like to play tomorrow. I wonder how long that will take. Probably just a few minutes.
Are you cat free tomorrow? Or?
Not cat free, but probably.
Yeah, I can get
Hopefully.
it set up.
Awesome. Oh, you have yoga.
I do, but we'll see. See if we can finagle. All right.
Sounds good.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing, Carla. Great to have
Absolutely,
you
yeah.
back. And take care.